Oh, Hawes, man, what are you doing? You're making this too easy. Does anybody else have a problem with dog trainers selling the tools that they hawk on a daily basis on their own websites and getting commission for it? This is called corporate sluttery. This is called corporate whoredom. And 20 years ago, dog owners were sold out to corporate America by these corporate whores. It's called a pet care conglomerate. They created this pet care conglomerate of all the treats, the prongs, the e-collars, the muzzles, the crates, the friggin' everything going on. And it's all IGP. When Larry Crone says that the genius is in IGP is not about dog training, it's about selling. It's about the pet care conglomerate. Let's have a listen to what Haas says, because there's something he says that's very interesting. I want people to pick up on.
All right, guys. So a lot of you are always asking me, what is your favorite e-collar? Why
What is your favorite e-collar? He makes it sound so good.
do you like this e-collar or that e-collar? What e-collar do you use? So the first e-collar, I actually have two that I really, really like. Two different types of e-collar that I really, really like. So I'm going to introduce you to the first one. So the first one here is called the Finger Trainer Educator, the FT330 half-mile remote dog trainer, to be very specific. And this comes from e-collar technology. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what you get in this. Now, just to be clear, this is the unit that I use on my dog, Gage, over there. You guys all know Gage. I use it on him in sport training, competition training, and just in regular life. And I've been using this on him for years.
Using this on him for years. Now understand this very, very carefully. 15 years ago, when they started pushing these e-collars and prongs and stuff like that, it was a tool of last resort. Use the tool, train the dog, and get rid of the tool. Here we are 15 years on. It's an insurance policy. Always leave it on. Why? Why are you still calling these things training tools when it needs to be on the dog for an insurance policy? If you're training dogs with these things, you wouldn't need them as an insurance policy. That's the reality. That's what people need to wake up to. Okay? These are not training tools. They're tools of control and management. This is the reason why the threat of punishment has to be there. Now you need to understand that Hans Othman blames B.F. Skinner for the quadrants of dog training. Positive and negative reinforcement, positive and negative punishment. The problem is, it's not Skinner, it's all Conrad Most. Training dogs, that's the very Bible of dog training. And if you sit down and read that book, you'll see a lot of these tools in there. Okay? Including the spike collar, the prong collar. Let's take a look at Haas's website, because he blames B.F. Skinner. Okay? Got a great old write-up on B.F. Skinner and the quadrants of dog training. But yet he won't admit that it's Conrad Most. Now what do I have a problem with here? Because Skinner would tell you point blank that punishment is the reverse of reinforcing. What does that mean? It actually weakens the dog. This is the reason why you need the constant threat of punishment. This is the reason why you don't take the tools off. This is the reason why you need to leave the tool on for the life of the dog. It's an insurance policy, because you need that constant threat of punishment. Get rid of the tool, take the e-collar off, guess what? The dog goes right back to default, because it's not a training tool. Now, let's take a look at the prices. $369 for an e-collar that he's been using for years. Okay? That's the one he uses on Gage. The other one is $639 frickin' dollars. Now what? Instead of buying these e-collars, instead of pissing your money away on Charles Othman's tools, there's other things you can do. If you got a German Shepherd or a Malamute or whatever have you, all of these dogs need to get out and chase. But Haas is telling you to keep them controlled and managed, and you're going to frustrate the dog. They need to get out and chase. They need to get out and chase sheep. This is what they're bred for. Okay? But you can buy something that's a good analogy for it. Get your dog a good RC car. Go up to Amazon.com. I'm not selling any of this shit. And you can buy yourself a decent remote control car. Something that hauls ass for a decent price, okay? Look at the prices. There's one here for $249, I think it is. Let me see if I can find it right here. You get 2 batteries with it, or 2 extra batteries with it. It'll last for a long time. It'll wear your dog out. While you're up there, get yourself a decent lunge whip and make yourself a flirt pole. Okay? He did a video a couple days ago, in the last couple days, about pit bulls. And the thing of it is, you need to realize that the lunge whip or the flirt pole is the number one tool to save pit bull lives, but he's out there crucifying all bullies and pit bulls. This is the reality. Instead of going and spending money, pissing money against the wind on dog trainers that are going to try to control and manage your dog, buy tools, invest in tools that are going to help your dog express their genetics. Let them get it out of the system. You let your dog chase an RC car till there's nothing left, they're going to be tired and satisfied. Then take that dog for a walk, that tired and satisfied dog for a walk, and come back and tell me how many behavioral issues you have. Have a good day.